some restrictions. Here are the details for you. Fans are not allowed at all if the county is in red, but counties at the yellow level can host 25% occupancy in outdoor venues. In green counties, it's 50% outdoors, 25% indoors. At turquoise level, an outdoor venue can host up to 75%. At 33% will be held indoors.
Santa Fe Public School District says that it will require teachers to return to the classroom once they're eligible for the vaccination. While the district is not forcing the teachers to get the vaccine, they will have to come back once they've had the opportunity to get vaccinated. The district says that 99% of their educators indicate that they are willing to get the vaccine.
And it's going to be a nice weekend out there across the state, but here's a look at the metro forecast. Tomorrow, highs in the low 60s with a light breeze out there coming in from the south, helping us warm things up nicely with mostly sunny skies. And by Sunday, an even warmer day, highs in the upper 60s with calm winds.
The state is telling medical providers they should not be making consumers pay for COVID testing. That guidance coming from the federal government. The response for the state comes after reports of people being charged upwards of $100 for rapid results tests.
The state is urging more New Mexicans, though, to get signed up on the vaccine registration website. The state says that right now about 800,000 New Mexicans are eligible for the vaccine, but many of them are not registered on the website. Well, that gap is especially pronounced in the southeast, where only about 20% of the population has signed up in some counties. A family is searching for a 20-year-old who went missing in Taos. His car was found abandoned at the Rio Grande Gorge Bridge. Well, that bridge is a known spot for suicide, but a body has yet to turn up 2 weeks later. Juan Munoz was supposed to be at the National Guard Armory in Rio Rancho, but he did not show up for drill. The last time he was seen, a security guard says that they witnessed a car come up behind Munoz and then speed off after a few minutes.
Looking ahead, Meow Wolf Santa Fe reopens next month with COVID-safe changes. They've upgraded the ventilation system with UV light and added more cleaning staff to keep areas disinfected. They're also replacing palm reading door openers with elbow scanners. And you can research the House of Eternal Return story with your smartphone.
And here's a look at the Metro Threat Index. It's very low today. Temperatures about freezing this morning, so grab the jacket. By later today, will be warmer, sunny, and with a light breeze.
APS is receiving backlash about a potential bus depot in the East Mountains. Well, the plan is on hold right now to build the depot near Shady Oak Circle and Zamora Road. Now, this would house 50 buses as well as a fueling station, auto shops, and a wash bay. Residents are concerned that the community well on the property and the aquifer underneath would get contaminated. Well, APS plans to hold a virtual community forum soon.
The APS board is now tasked with picking its next superintendent. Last night, the final candidate, Dr. Boljan Vargas, discussed turning around districts in New York and New Hampshire, which were facing financial trouble when he took the helm. The other two finalists are interim superintendent Scott Elder and former teacher Ignacio Ruiz.
Well, the state needs nearly $3 billion in road improvements, with $450 million of that worth here in the metro. That's according to the state's annual TRIP report. One of those projects would repave and reconstruct I-40 west of Coors. It's with a price tag of about $30 million. Another paving priority is I-40 east of Albuquerque. That's from Carnuel to Cedillo Hill, costing $40 million.
A bill waiving liquor license fees is headed to the governor's desk. Senate Bill 2 is designed to give struggling bars and restaurants a break by waiving the annual fee for the upcoming year. Those liquor license fees can run as much as $3,000 a year. The proposal passed the House unanimously yesterday after selling through the Senate.
New Mexico Congresswoman Deb Haaland is one step closer to being confirmed by the full Senate. Yesterday, a Senate committee advanced Haaland's nomination to be the Interior Secretary by a vote of 11-9. If confirmed, Haaland would be the first Native American to hold a cabinet position.
And here's a look at the traffic maps. The roads are looking completely clear out there. No accidents or slowdowns to tell you about. And here's a look at Tracker. The road's starting to pick up on volume, so you may want to give yourself some time.
Well, despite 2020 being a rough year, the chili harvest was a good one. According to data from the U.S. Agricultural Department, 68,000 tons of red and green chili were produced last year. That's an 8% increase over the year before. Well, that's also despite labor shortages, reduced demand also reported during the pandemic.
Welcome back. On the state, March 5th, 1971, an F0 tornado touched down at 9 a.m. in Debaca County. No injuries or damage was reported. It is fairly rare to have a tornado touch down that early in the morning.
Time now for the 5 Facts at number 5. After nearly a year, Meow Wolf's Santa Fe location is finally reopening later this month. That's at 25% capacity. Owners upgraded the ventilation system with some UV light, and they also added more cleaning staff. They also replaced palm reading door openers with elbow scanners. And you can also now research the House of Eternal Return story clues all through your smartphone. The tickets are on sale right now. That's for the opening on March 19th.
At number 4, 2020 was a rough year in a lot of ways, but the chili harvest was not one of them. According to data from the U.S. Agricultural Department, 68,000 tons of red and green chili were produced last year. That's an 8% increase over the year before. That's despite labor shortages and reduced demand farmers reported amid the pandemic. So, getting your red or green chili fix this morning should not be of any concern.
And at number 3, the winter storm still moving out, but it has left some snowy conditions behind for the northeast parts of New Mexico. This is a look at US 64 in Capulín. You can barely see any tire tracks on the road there, so be sure to give yourself lots of extra time and take it slow for the morning commute if you're going to be driving in this area.
Number 2 now, fans will be allowed at high school sporting events with some restrictions. According to the PED, fans can attend according to the state's color-coded framework. So here are the details for you. For counties still in red, there will be no fans allowed at all. Counties at the yellow level can host spectators for outdoor venues only. In green counties, it's 50% outdoors and 25% indoors. At the turquoise level, they can fill an outdoor venue up to 75% and 33% indoors. If you want to see the restrictions once more, go to our website. That's always on KRQE.com.
And at number 1 this morning, the family of a 20-year-old Taos man who has gone missing is asking the public for answers. His car was found abandoned at the Rio Grande Gorge Bridge. Now, that spot is known as the bridge is a known spot for suicide, but a body has yet to turn up 2 weeks later. Well, Juan Munoz was supposed to be at the National Guard Armory in Rio Rancho, but when he did not show up for drill, it raised red flags. 2 different searches, one by police and a private group hired by the family, have turned up empty-handed. Right now, all they have to go on is a security guard who said that they witnessed a car come up behind Munoz and then speed off after a few minutes. If you have any details about his disappearance, you're asked to call police.